doing a parade for the Venice Biennale. It's on the 5th of June, at 6 o'clock, and it's kind of related to public art, related to performance art, and a little bit to theater, and of course there's music involved. It's called Multinatural Blackout. It has ideas from South American Indian mythology and other kinds of discourse about, you know, culture mixing, and you know, there are a lot of ways you could understand this material that I've chosen. But basically, I'm doing a parade. I'll start. Maybe I should describe the parade. The music for the parade is made a lot with white noise. Do you know what white noise is? No. White noise is all the frequencies. It's electronically generated sound with all the frequencies. It sounds like a jet engine or something. It's and it's something that we can make really loud without hurting anybody. We'll also have some musicians that'll provide a kind of groove under this noise. But it's going to be kind of aggressive and loud. And the basic color of the costumes is black, you know. And I work with students from the fashion school to make a certain number of really interesting costumes, you know, based on some of these South American Indians and some of these other ideas that I've had. They don't really look like Indians, the costumes. We have dancers. We're working with some, we've formed a small dance company of dance students, and they're learning material that a choreographer called Richard Siegel is making for them. And then we'll also have a few professional dancers, more virtuosic. So we have a kind of a strong team that's going to provide a strong movement down the street. You know what I mean? But I also want to form some more allegorical groups that are related to this, to the ideas in the parade, you know? And I need students to join, to be part of the parade, to be participants, you know what I mean? To wear some kind of costume and be in the parade, because my parade is too small now. I need more people. So that's basically why I'm here, to try to recruit some of you, if you're interested in being part of this parade.
What should they do in order to get involved?
In order to get involved, I can come back again next week and explain in depth about the ideas. And then we're going to have a general rehearsal on the 3rd and the 4th. We have 2 general rehearsals at Arsenale with everybody involved at night. And on the evening of the 3rd and the 4th, and on the 5th at 6 in the afternoon, we have the parade. So if you're interested, maybe we can make a list. You can, of course, ask me questions now. I can come back next week and meet again and talk more in detail. We can decide which groups you'd like to join in. And also, I haven't completely defined these extra groups, you know. So I'm open to dialogue with you guys, with students, you know what I mean? Let me explain a little better the idea of the parade. You know Artaud, Antonin Artaud, the French theater guy, surrealist connected guy? He went to Mexico to try to find the source of theater, you know, like the primal truth, the non-European, you know, beginning of meaning or blah, blah, blah. When he got there, he took drugs, he took peyote, and he had this crazy experience. And actually, when he went back to France, he went into an asylum, manicomio, right? But one thing that he saw when he was in Mexico, visiting these Indians, the Tarahumara, he saw a dance that came from Veneto. Because the Jesuits, the Jesuiti, had taken this dance and taught it to the Indians, because the Jesuits used elements of European culture to spread the Christian religion. They were the only order, not the Dominicans, not the Franciscans, just the Jesuits, of course it would be the Jesuits, who took elements, different elements from Europe and taught them to Indians and different local people, because they thought it would help with their evangelical mission, right? So he saw a dance there that came from this area. And I heard this story, and it got me, it was the beginning of finding a story for this parade, you know? And so that's where I got the idea of really loud music, sort of an eclipse in the middle of the day, something about a transformation, you know, something about a strange kind of public representation of a drug experience, all kinds of ideas that are under, that are soto, this parade. And I have the dancers, they do some tarahumara dancing, I have this music, you know, but I need some other more representational groups. So I would like to form a group that's based around the idea of psychiatrists, psychiatry, and a group that's based around anthropology, you know what I mean? And I don't really know what these mean yet. And I would kind of like to develop these groups in dialogue with you guys, if enough people are interested, you know? And then I'd like to do another group about transformation, because a lot of the Indian mythology involves transformation, like a person becomes a snake, or, you know, a jaguar turns into a bird, or, you know, and it's kind of great, you know. I also always think about the Hulk. How do you say the Hulk in Italian? No, the Hulk.
No, the Hulk.
The Hulk.
Hulk. Hulk. Hulk.
You know what I'm saying? Or Wolverine, you know, from X-Men, and all these modern versions of this transformation, you know, idea, you know. And it's super painful, you know, like in the movies when, what's his name, Hugh Jackman or whatever it is, the actor turns into Wolverine. It's pretty impressive, right? I mean, I'm always impressed, you know, and I have a small son and we watch it, you know, and it's super painful, and he turns into this, from a normal person into a wolf. So this moment, I'm interested in this, what happens inside that moment of transformation. And in a sense, that's the story of the whole parade, you know what I mean? And